So, once again, here we go, October 2021, NPD Book Scan Top 20 Adult Graphic Novels. And keep in mind, this is data for everything. This is not just the comic book shops. This is bookstores, all kinds of stuff. Once again, no American comic books. None. Where's Batman Fortnite? Remember last month, it managed to crack the top 20. Everybody was so proud of DC Comics because they used Fortnite to boost Batman. I'm kind of glad that that book was in there at least last month because it proved that superhero books can make this list. Unfortunately, they never do without cheap gimmicks because nobody gives a shit about them anymore. Look at this. All manga. Tons of variety. Berserk back on there because, well, Volume 1's back in stock again. By the way, I've been reading those. I got all 8. And I just finished number 8 yesterday. It's fantastic. I'm going to wait and read them all in this deluxe edition because I like the way these look. And I think they're cool. So I'll get the whole series like this. It's a shame I won't get an ending. I kind of hope that his apprentices pick up and finish the series. We'll see if that actually happens. Money talks. I think they will. I say at least give them a shot and let them try. And if it's terrible, well, then they can stop and it'll just end. But I'm all for those guys finishing this. What are your thoughts on that, actually? Let me hear in the comments what you think. But I'm bringing this up for a reason, okay? No gimmicks here. These sell on content alone because they're good. And there's a lot of good stuff in here. Chainsaw Man, great stuff. If you've never read that, you should. Attack on Titan on here. Demon Slayer. My Hero Academia. Once again, and you know I like to talk about My Hero Academia because there's no reason that comic books can't sell. That's basically a big tribute to American comic books right there. But I wanted to bring this up and combine this with my Superman video that I'm about to get into to prove a point. Like, manga does not need gimmicks to sell. Needs no gimmicks, right? Superman does. So remember, not that long ago, Superman was announced. Well, not Clark Kent Superman. His son was announced as bisexual. He's coming out, and he don't care who knows it. And it dominated the news. Dominated the news cycle. Guess what? It's died down. It's died down. Nobody cares. They've all stopped talking about it. And this hurts comic book sales. So what happens? Well, we get this. This was the big news dominating the cycle for a couple of days. You can see it right here, 11/2. Superman bisexual backlash spurs LAPD protection for artists and studio. And it's like, well, that's funny. Who are they protecting? Because Tom Taylor lives in Australia. And as another article that I'm going to show you points out, the guy who does the pencils lives in Costa Rica. And then the other guy that was doing the colors, Gabe El-Tayeb, he left the book. Nobody's mad at him. He left. In a glorious fashion, by the way. I did a video on that. So who is the LAPD protecting? I didn't do a video on this because I called bullshit. And I wanted to wait for a little bit more information to come out, and it has. No DC Comics police calls over by Superman. Imagine my shock. You know what this says to me? Here's what I think happened. I think this was put out there to kind of get this back in the news cycle. To get people talking about this. Oh, well, this happened, huh? Oh, the LAPD had to go protect people that don't even live in America. You think everybody's stupid? I knew this was BS. I always say, let me see the receipts. Where are the receipts? Right? That's what I want to see. I want to see receipts. Where are they? Never showing any. And the fact that nobody lives in this country except for Gabe, that was kind of telling to me. I almost was going to do a video on this, but I didn't really want to give it any attention because I thought it was BS. And it turned out it was. I think it was done to keep Superman in the news cycle. Oh, yo, look at this culture war. They're coming at because Superman is out to beat old Republicans. Well, first off, people would have to give a shit about Superman comics to get this man. The comics don't sell anymore. Brian Michael Bendis saw to that when he ran Superman's name into the ground for 2 years. Okay. Before that, yeah, people probably would have cared because Superman Rebirth was amazing. It was a fantastic run. One of the best Superman runs in years. You were getting a Superman comic every week about Superman and his family and them doing things together. It was actually the right way for the character to go. I mean, it makes sense for Superman to have a family. And then Brian Michael Bendis came in and ruined all of that. Ran it all into the ground. Nobody cared. Well, no, people did care, but they just left the comic because they already weren't caring before that. The sales weren't doing that good. New 52 Superman sucked. So they brought back the original Superman that everybody loved and gave him a fun family and had him go on an adventure. There was a comic where he paid tribute to American soldiers. I mean, he was getting on the right track again. He's like, I'm not a hero, but these soldiers are. This is a great issue. You don't see shit like that in comics anymore. Imagine if they did an issue like that. It was a great run. But now, we have this. Tom Taylor's a hack. I mean, this is making the news. Superman's new weakness is cooler than kryptonite. What is it? It's him losing control of his powers. It's been done like 30 million times. Tom Taylor is a hack. So anyway, Bleeding Cool checked with their own sources and found that, if true, none of the DC Comics people involved with the production of the comic seemed aware of any of these threats, and that there was no sign of LA police being called to keep an eye out for creators or staffers. Indeed, the writer of the comic book in question lives in Australia and the artist in Costa Rica, which may be a little outside of the LAPD's jurisdiction. And then right here, they point out that The Independent, a UK newspaper site, blew this up. TMZ blew this up. And pretty much, it sounds like just made it up. And if I were to tell you that TMZ was lying, would you go crazy and say, no? So anyway, I just find all this funny. You don't need gimmicks like this bullshit for manga. And they should really pay attention to that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see all of you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure you subscribe to Yellow Flash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. They're usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out.